The footage is out, and Justin Baldoni is claiming there are no signs of harassment. And after watching the footage, Blake, we got a lot of questions for you. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I think another person who has a lot of questions is Taylor Swift. She's reacting now to being in this. I'm here with Lewis, and I'm here with Kim. What's up, you two?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
What's up? It's good to
I have
see
you both
guys.
up. We've been live watching this footage, which we broke down earlier today. I hope you guys have checked it out. It's the first clip that Justin's team has dropped. And yeah, it honestly, as we've already previously showed, it does break down that Blake's not being fully honest. This clip right here, I mean, this quote right here about they're filming a slow dance and that he was basically harassing her, dragging his lips across her and telling her out of character, you smell good. It smells so good. None of this was in character or needed. It was just completely inappropriate and nothing to do with their roles. And this is all that she sort of alleges. It reads really badly, but as you watch the footage, there's about 9 minutes of footage here. It's just couldn't be further from the truth. They're both playing sort of the role. They're both, acting, in this scene, which was a shot back in May of 2023. Here is what it was written in the script. Patrons around them drinking, watching sports, completely in their own world. Lily and Ryle slow dance in the bar. And yeah, that's what they're doing. As we watch this footage, which we've done, but Blake is noticeably very directing.
But is it as rambunctious as it was?
She immediately... I think we have to back up our marks. I think the lighting's behind you a little bit. Justin's like, actually, it's better when it's behind you. Oh, okay. He's already sort of annoyed. And then rather sort of explain it, he does sort of stop because he wants this to be a silent moment where everyone's reacting and they're being normal, like into each other. This is the moment, and she's getting close to him. They're doing everything but sort of a lip kiss. That's part of the movie, is he really wants the kiss, and she's sort of teasing him throughout the project. And that's what this moment is. There seems to be good chemistry. Nothing's wrong. But things take an odd turn as she throughout, she does do the part, but then she does direct a lot. But then he brings up this part of you and Ryan talk all the time. Oh my gosh, we don't shut up.
Oh my gosh, we don't shut up.
And Emily and I have like
these moments where
Staring, you just stare.
literally
staring, you just stare at each other.
we've done it for like 5 minutes.
You're crazy. She's just laughing in his face.
It's like, I think you would find it terrifying.
You would find it terrifying that you can't like be in the moment, Blake, and like actually stare at somebody in love. You have to like make a joke. Her and Reynolds are meant for each, right? Ryan and Reynolds are probably meant for each other.
We just literally do each other, and like
When I
time
found a sociopath.
and like time stops.
She calls him a sociopath.
Yeah.
But like,
But he's like, no, time stops and we're in love.
that's just how it's been for us from the beginning.
No, we're like, oh my god, there's not enough time.
And then meanwhile, she's making it clear. No, she's offering a lot of intel about her relationship.
It's like, oh my god, I forgot to tell you something else.
No, I think that's.
He's like, yeah, it's pretty great, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I think it's cute. You guys are really cute.
I think it's more than cute.
It's more than cute.
They won the Stanley Cup.
I think
Oh,
it's amazing.
that is cringe. And he's like, yeah, I think it's amazing. Yeah, we're amazing. Don't forget it.
One almost.
And now he breaks character here.
Super close.
Yeah.
Can you guys frame up on the Sebastian on you?
And this is, to me, is the tell. He's trying to placate this actress who's demanding, who's overruling and directing things. But you can tell he's in a million places in his head. I can relate as someone who's directed movies and acted in them at the same time. There's a lot going on. You can be in the moment, but still be producing. I do it every day, Kim, as I'm doing this show. I'm performing, I'm reading my scripts, I'm doing my things, but I'm immediately also queuing up the next thing in my brain. And you can see it happening in real time with Justin. So I don't believe he's sitting there having the hots for Blake, trying to cop a feel. He's just trying to be in the moment, get the idea thing he has in his head, and then move on. In this moment where he breaks sort of the character on purpose to direct, which is his job. He's the director. You get a lot of sense from that. But anyway, before we get to Taylor's reaction, there's one more thing I want to show where she basically calls out his big nose.
All right, cut.
There's a
I think
scene
that's
here.
closer to the middle.
Here it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Here it
My nose
is.
is
I
just
feel
so
so
big.
nosy, she says, as their noses are touching.
And my
I feel so nosy. It's just like noses.
and my nose is so big.
yes, your nose is big. I was hoping we could address this.
We could address this. It's not too late. Just gotta shut down. We gotta call an insurance month and just deal with that. And then
Call an insurance month and just deal with that and fix that big nose of yours. Because, Ryan has a much smaller nose than you.
just kidding.
No, it's true. That's why we hired Jenny Slate, too. Our noses match.
Then he takes a slate at Jenny's slate about how their noses match. Anyway, long story short, nothing really. There is a moment here where she does seem annoyed, where the smell good happens. I gotta be careful this song. They're trying to ding us over the song. Am I getting beard on you? It's probably I'm getting my spray tan.
Well, it's not bad. It's my body.
Beard on you today.
I'm probably getting a spray tan on you.
It smells good.
Well, it's not bad.
He's like, it smells good. He's just doing it nicely, like, oh yeah, it's spray tan. He's like, oh, well, that smells nice for spray tan. It's a very innocent reaction. Kim, do you feel like it smells good? Was it all creepy?
I personally don't. I've had a number of conversations at work where people have commented that I smell nice. That's usually due to Bath and Body Works at my desk. Thank you very much for your service. And I don't think it necessarily is a, I don't want to say the S word on here when we're trying to keep the monetization, but adult language. I don't think it's necessarily an adult comment, I think is a good way to put it. It's just, oh, you don't smell like a spray tan, I think is more what he meant. But she has the right
spray
to
tan would be bad. You smell good.
She has the right to be offended if she's offended, but I don't really interpret this as
I don't have to be offended that she's offended, though. She has every right to be offended, but we don't have to humor her offense.
Yeah, I
It's my body makeup.
So then he reaches in for a kiss, trying to get the shot. He's still trying to get it because she's been talking a lot. And then he does seemingly go close. And then they won. Yay.
All right, cut.
Cut.
I think we got plenty.
Yes.
Slow motion.
It got plenty. Yes, we did. She's like, enough. So look, there's definitely a vibe of annoying vibe here. There's definitely a vibe. And they go and shoot this Louis, what is it, Kim?
Louboutins, Christian
Louboutin shot,
shoes.
which is clearly, I assume, her pushing. And it's funny because we found the scene in the movie. And sure enough, as we were watching this scene, here it comes. They literally used half a second of dancing. Here it is. And that's it. That's the moment. And then, of course, show off her sparkly shoes because, small business owner Lily Bloom has $5,000 Louis Vuitton. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. It's very
fashion.
strange. That's all they get. And then they move on to another shot. Look, all of this is messy, man. All this is messy. It doesn't look good. I got a lot of questions. And what I've been most curious about is what does Taylor Swift think of all this? Now that evidence is coming in and everything's looking strange, and Blake Lively's calling herself Khaleesi, which she is, and she's basically saying Taylor Swift is her dragon. Kim, that was the quote, right? That Taylor and Ryan are my dragons.
Yeah, that she says she has a couple of dragons and also refers to them, I believe, as her beautiful monsters. It's an interesting way to describe them. I mean, I understand if Taylor doesn't say anything, and I understand she may have complicated emotions about this, and I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I can't help but feel like, considering her career and her journey, I don't know how well she would handle somebody walking into her project and trying to take over creative control and throwing their weight around for that. I think she's very much, the artist should be able to make the art that they want to make. And I could see her encouraging her friend to, write, put yourself out there, do different things. And I think that that's completely normal and acceptable. I mean, if Taylor Swift was my friend and I was writing a scene for a movie, of course I would call her and be like, hey, please help me, because I'm really nervous about this. And what do you think? And things like that.
But
here's
the quote.
I don't know if she would enjoy it.
Here's the quote. And I don't think she's going to join. And I want to give a rant because here's the quote from Blake. This is a alleged text, I guess, from that Justin's put in his lawsuit. If you ever get around to watching Game of Thrones, you'll appreciate that I'm Khaleesi. And like her, I happen to have a few dragons, for better or worse, but usually for better. because my dragons also protect those I fight for. So really, we all benefit from those gorgeous monsters of mine. Of mine. You will too. I can promise you. So fall in line, Buster. I'm the Khaleesi, and she's my dragon, Taylor Swift. She thinks she's Khaleesi, but no, I'm the real Khaleesi. Look, if I'm Taylor Swift and I'm reading this, I'd get pissed. I know it's my friend, but I'm sorry, Lewis. If I read your text and you're out there telling YouTubers, yeah, I'm Khaleesi and Andy's my dragon and I'm gonna get all the benefits from Andy as I'm doing. If either of you did this and I found out you're texting people to like your own benefit to be like, yeah, Popcorn Planet's gonna get all I can get you on that channel. You're gonna I'll reap all the benefits. Sometimes we do bad shit, sometimes we do good shit, but listen to me or else and we're gonna go. That's literally the worst thing in the world. I'd be so pissed. I'd feel betrayed. I'd feel belittled. I'd be like, is that all I am to you? Is a dragon that does your bidding? Like, this looks awful. And I can't imagine Taylor Swift appreciates this. As someone who's very talented, Taylor Swift is, unlike, I'll be honest, Blake Lively, Taylor Swift has done way more than you ever have and started from nothing pretty much and created an entire billion-dollar industry off of her own creative genius. To come in here and say that she's your monster, your dragon, this is offensive stuff, man. This is incredibly petty and egotistical, narcissistic, and I'll be honest, it would make me rethink a friendship. If I saw texts, and this is how they're talking about me behind my back to my directors and stuff, to fall in line because my friend's going to tell you, look, Taylor may have her back and Taylor may not be as mad. I don't know, but all I know is, chat, what do you think? Would you like finding out that you're a famous friend and you're also semi but not as famous friend is talking to you and using you like that? I think people will be pissed. Well, apparently, she's confused. This is what it is. Taylor is proud of the film because her music was featured, which gave her a sense of involvement. She wasn't fully aware of the extent of the project's development. She is confused by the claims in the suit, as her connection to Blake is purely a friendship with no interest in influencing or controlling Blake's projects. Yeah, that feels very fair and probably likely of what her reaction actually is. And so she finds Justin's interpretation of the counter perplexing, and those close to her suspect she's been drawn into the situation as a means to target Blake. This was the first time that Taylor ever met Justin. She had no idea who he was, and Taylor was simply being polite. She was polite to him, and she is to everybody she meets. So look, whether this is true or not, she's clearly starting to distance herself because she does not like drama. She doesn't want to be involved in drama. And she confused is a very safe PR way of saying, what the hell is all this, Blake? And I wonder if Blake and Taylor are having some conversations now that more and more texts are coming out and the way she's doing. This can't help Blake. I'm sorry, even if they're best of friends, I would think Blake would be mortified that this actually got released. Because I would never think in a million years she thinks that all the texts are going to come out. But now here they all are, and apparently more are coming. And Justin has every right to defend himself. This isn't from the abuser textbook, as she's trying to claim. This is messy, disgusting stuff. And yeah, so I don't know. I find this disgusting. If I'm Taylor Swift, I'd be pissed. I would not be happy that my friends are speaking in this way. And so I think her confusion is valid. And yeah, the reality is as more and more comes out, which it seems like Team Justin's going to be dropping video after video to prove that Blake's not being honest, Blake needs to step out very quickly and address this, or it's only going to get a million times worse. Well, if you want to watch the full live show, you can click on over on our Patreon, and then you'll be able to watch all the full streams. They're always there on our Patreon. You can watch me and Lewis fight about Blake Lively stuff. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for all alerts, smash the bell, click the thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Go support Lewis over at Nerd Report, and then we're going to go over to It's Kim, who's live now. Check her out. Appreciate all you guys that have been watching. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming for you here on Popcorn Planet.